Hello, y'all here for the live stream? Who's going to show up? And so I've got my little sewing machine right here beside me, and I've got some strips I'm going to sew together and put on some borders. I'm going to do some easy stuff, I think. Not going to work, not going to think too hard on it. And I think I pinned the link. Who's going to come up here on the panel and talk with me? I think I've talked all morning. My friend Gladys Brown came by. She didn't stay too long, but we chit-chatted. And so what did I have? Oh, I have had her show her quilt. And then we opened the mail call. Did y'all see the mail call? Some more of those raffle tickets that we sold. So I'm ready just to chill for a minute. Let somebody else do the talking. Let me see. I'm seeing. Up there comes Randy. Says my guest Randy.
Hi everybody.
There's our bestie, all of us.
Lynn, look what I got.
Oh, you got something? Oh,
I got to turn this off. I was over aggravating Susan and Kathy and Gladys.
Okay, yeah, I know. They're live streaming too, but oh well.
I told them I'd help you this morning before they came on. So, Marla Hannah.
There's Marla. Hey, Marla. And Lynn's popped in. I saw Daisy Mae before we started.
Yep, Daisy's kind of down in the dumps. Her mom left.
Aw.
Hi, John.
John. Oh, and Ginger's babysitting.
I got stuff going to the mail tomorrow. I wonder where this one's going.
I can't see it. Where's it going?
She's in chat.
I never did make out what it said. You'll have to tell me. I can't see. Oh. So
it's called Welcome Home Flannel.
Oh, you're sending some flannels out. And who you sending them to?
Ginger's getting that one.
Oh, Ginger. There's Marla. Hey, Marla. Oh, both
Tammy.
Marla.
Hi, Carol.
Marla Hannah and Marla. I won't try to say the other last name. And Tammy. Randy, some of these names are hard to pronounce. You know that?
They are very hard for me, too. Lynn, do you want me? I'm going to do a mail call for it, but do you want me to open it here on Rita's? If you want, I'll open it on Rita's. It's up to you. But I will do a mail call separate for yours because I try to do a mail call for everybody's. Mm-hmm. So, but it's up to you if you want to see it on here first or you want to wait till I do it on yours, on my own.
There's Landon and Carol.
I got on Facebook, our quilt is done. The border's on it. And let me turn this around here.
Okay, Randy. Yeah, that quilt is, no, that's the other one. You're working on the other one. Marla says Pavelski. Pavelski? Did I say that right?
Marla, PA.
Marla, PA. Lynn says, sure, go ahead.
All right. Well, I'll turn them back. But that's our red, white, and blue. And this package I'm going to open is for the red, white, and blue. But that's going to be the red, white, and blue quilt.
And I'll just make you big, and I'll go away for a few minutes for you. Right. I'll give
I'm
you.
I'm already big. What deal you got? Hi, Jennifer.
And hi, there's Janet. I see Janet, and there's Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Jennifer. Okay, there. What he gets the whole floor while he opens up this, and I'll be quiet. I won't sew. I'll be quiet.
You can talk. I gotta open it first.
Well, I don't want to
tear it.
I was running the sewing machine, so I'll just hold off a minute.
Actually, this one's easier to open than most of them, but some of them are really hard to open.
And for y'all that just came in, he's opening a package from Lynn Lockhart Quilting.
I'm trying to open it anyway.
And I try not to scream. I scream too much on here, don't I?
No.
Do I get too loud? I think
I'm gonna cut it. I hope I don't cut nothing. I am using my fabric scissors. They're multi-purpose scissors. I know Rita didn't use her scissors on Terry's head last night.
Oh, I tell you what, wasn't that a head of hairs? He's not bald, is he? He's got a lot of hair. And you know, both of our children have a lot of hair too. So my hair's thick and his hair's thick.
Singing the blues. She's got me some little fabric here.
Well,
here's a block, I believe.
Oh, kind of looks like a flag. You opening it up.
Well, actually, it's different pieces. She sent me different fabric too, so I can put together. And support the pins in a way. QOF or QVF. So more fabric.
Okay. And Lynn says I'm not screaming. She can hear me, and some people can't hear.
And I got a letter or a card, but here's the block. Oh, this is pretty. That's a big block.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
She told me it was, but a big block. She says there's a mistake. See if you guys can find it.
Well, oh, I see it. No, I don't either. See that.
I'll look. I'm an expert. I'll check it out here.
And talking about talking loud, my husband's hard of hearing, so I think I have to holler loud. And he gets so mad at me if I walk away talking to him, because he likes to look at my lips when I'm talking so he can read them too. So.
Oh, those are extras? Okay, because I'm going to need them, because, Lynn, I don't see no mistakes. You hit it really, really good. Let me put it on the wall for right now.
And Lynn says, look at the blue. It sure is a pretty block. She said, look at the blue.
Well, I got my glasses on and I can't see it. But...
He can't see or hear either one. So
no. You know what I think I'm going to do, Lynn? Ben, your block is bigger. You see the bottom right here? I think I'm going to cut some of that eagle out and put it in that spot. What do you guys think?
Ooh, that might be pretty.
You know, add it right there to the bottom. Put it underneath the beak of the eagle and put it kind of in there. It will line up. I got a sewing machine.
I don't know.
Let me hold it up there that way.
I'd put it more toward the center of that, under that eagle, I think.
See if I put it something like that in the...
Now that's not too bad. Then you're going to put something on the right side of that heart too, though, aren't you?
Yeah. It's going to have blocks all the way around it. But then I'm going to take. I got this. Let me turn this around here a bit. I'll show you.
What size is that block?
Big.
Big. Well, you have to tell us if somebody wanted to make another one the same size, they need to know what size it is.
Wait a minute. Let me get a tape measure.
Hey, y'all, he can't read a tape measure, so no. Okay, Lynn says she's seen quilts like that, but take the border off the block.
18 1/4 by 15 1/4.
Wow, that is a big one.
Or just the block is 16 by 12 1/2.
Okay, without that little border on it.
Yeah, without the border.
Okay, Lynn says 16 and a half.
But I'm going to take these. I got this red, white, and blue fabric. I'm going to put a border, red, white, and blue around all of it.
Hmm.
That way, it has it all the way around.
Mm-hmm. It's a Bella Rose pattern.
But here, some of you aren't on the Facebook. There's our first quilt. It's all done, ready. I'm going to get a hold of my aunt, and it's going to be getting quilted. Hi, Rhonda.
That thing is pretty though, you know.
Yep.
Every block in it's pretty. Well, I gotta go find some scissors, some snips.
Janet, you can come up. Rhonda, you guys can come up.
Yes, sure can. Any of y'all can.
Lynn was going to try to come up one of these times for her. I tried to talk to her, and I talked to her on the phone the other night, and she's going to try to come up on one of my. Lynn just fell off the wall. My thing I got hanging on the wall. Some fabric sticks to it, and some don't.
Oh yeah.
Kathy, you weren't on yesterday.
No, I won't be here very long either. Just a minute, I got to turn TV off.
Hey Deborah. Hey Linda. Linda Brookshire.
I tried to talk to her on the phone the other night. And Lynn also sent me this.
Let me see. What is that? I can't tell.
Nope, need my glasses too.
You'll have to tell me. I'm not.
It's like a tape with a line on it for the 1/4-inch seam.
Oh, okay.
He sent me a deal for my sewing machine.
Okay. And Lynn says, Randy, show the picture of the backing for Quilts of Valor. QOV. Yeah.
What's the balance?
All right, just a sec here.
He's got too much to show. He's forgetting what he's doing.
I know it. I'm a one-trick pony, guys. It's a 1/4-inch
Great
tape.
job, Randy.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's that little tape. I've got some
that works.
machine. Just use about so much at a time. So the colorful personality of each of the contributors. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Sarah Stitches.
She really wrapped it. She's afraid it was going to get broke, this foot. She told me about it. Look at all the wrapping on this. I can't find it.
I'm only going to be on here a few minutes, Rita. I got to go mow grass.
Kathy, I got your blocks yesterday.
I seen.
Okay.
I was just too late to get on.
I got a foot and it didn't get broke, Lynn. Now I got to figure out how to use it.
Is it a 4th-inch foot?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that you need. Yeah.
Hey, Mandy, he looks pretty good when he cleans up, don't he? You couldn't tell how good looking he was behind all that hair.
All right, here's the fabric. I believe Lynn sent me for the back of that quilt on the wall.
All right, I can't.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, yeah, I like that, Randy.
That's going to go on the back of that one. It's on the wall.
Sarah said,
I messed up, Rita. I put my phone number out there the other day and somebody keeps bugging me.
Oh, you never want to do that, Randy.
I'm just kidding, though.
Why? Who keeps bugging you?
Lynn couldn't get a hold of me on Facebook or emails and stuff. And I put my phone number the other day, and now she talks to me. She was trying to figure out how to get a hold of me, and I put my phone number So she calls me or I call her, and we send messages like I do with Rhonda and Janet and you. So it's no big deal. But she was trying to get a hold of me and couldn't do it. So it's kind of funny.
Huh.
Hi, Kim.
And let's see, Sarah went to an antique store that's only open twice a month and purchased an old Singer cabinet that's about 6 feet tall, and the sewing machine drops out of it. That's a big cabinet.
Yeah, I thought so too, Sarah. She did a good job on his hair.
I've cut his hair before. That's not the first time I've done that. He won't go to a barber or
I got a question though, Rita. Did you order the barber chair yet?
No, I'm not going to.
I think that crazy old man wants you to get involved with the barber chair now.
I tell you, he embarrassed me when he said that.
Oh, the cabinet's all oak. That's probably a pretty cabinet then.
I thought you did a real good job on his hair.
He looked better. It did. I didn't do it didn't make it look any worse. That's for sure. So
It'd been better though if you let him get the leaf blower out and blow him off.
That'd been funny.
I had a trash bag to put around him, but no, it's too hot for that. So he had all that old hair on him. But oh well. Mandy, I love the way you get in there and cut hair. That's how you do it. It was so long I had to get rid of a bunch of it before I could start trimming it up. I did cut my brother-in-law's hair one time, and he would never come back to me because I think I made a little gap with the shears so he didn't like it.
Hi, Gladys.
Hi, Gladys.
Hey, Gladys. Let's see. Linda says that's okay. Rita, that's okay. It was a good video and I enjoyed it and something. I'm so glad you guys can make me laugh, everyone on chat. So sometimes I get down, just meet up and there's a little laugh. Yeah, that's true. So
Linda, your package is getting mailed tomorrow. I got over on the floor behind me there. I got like 5 packages to mail out tomorrow when I go to the doctor.
Hey, Joan. Yeah, I told my Gladys today that you had something for her. I think I might have told her what it was. You don't tell me anything if you don't want it to be a secret, because I don't keep secrets.
Yeah, she kept asking in the video there. I didn't know if you ever told her what it was.
I can't remember if I did or not. I may not have.
Now, there is something else in the deal. They're going to have to argue over it. I sent something, same thing to Margaret, because Margaret's always talking to me and helping me, guys. Mm-hmm. So I sent one to Margaret also. So when Rita's at the shop, I should be well represented up there. And
Now Gladys won't be here this Thursday. You hear her say
I heard her.
Doctor's appointment, but she didn't understand this YouTube stuff, and we were making that video, and after we had got off the video and I was going to post it, she said, well, where was Randy? So, this was a video, Gladys. This was live.
I know. It seemed like on Thursdays when the ladies are in there, if I'm not up there, they're asking just as much as the chat is. They expect me to be there anymore with them.
Yeah, they do. They do. So.
Yeah, we do, Randy.
Oh, let's see. Joan, Rita, my husband's the same way. I have a hen named Henny Penny, and her sister is Big Bertha. Well,
I tell you what, Randy, both of them quilts are going to be pretty.
They are.
That's two. I have this other one yet in progress here.
Yeah, but the other blocks, you got a bunch more blocks.
I got this to go yet. That's got Wanda's big
Hmm.
blocks and stuff to go around. That's what I was going to work today. I'm putting 2 blocks. I got enough blocks for this one. I haven't figured out the border. I have some because this has got multicolors, and I got where's it at here?
I'm kind of partial to that one you fixing to go have quilted though. I just like the way those blocks look together.
I don't know where it's at. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a hold of my aunt. I'm gonna call her tonight and see when I can do it, so I can get up there this week. I got some other fabric here. There it is. I got for our second quilt of the blocks, I got this blue. Got this one with the birds and eggs.
That's pretty.
One with trees. And I got this here with more birds or eggs and stuff. Which one should I use for the border on that second one? It's going to have multicolors in it. I don't want to make it the same. I got white, but I don't want to use the white on it too.
Let's make you big, and you hold them where they can see them, and yet then they can.
All right. I got this one, this pattern here.
Too dark.
I got this one.
You're kind of got a glare. We're not seeing you real plain today for some reason. I know.
Refrigerator.
And that one.
Okay.
That's
This
cute.
one here is kind of a plain.
Can you hold them? Can you hold like two in each hand and hold them up at the same time?
Yep.
I kind of like a darker colored border, but some of those patterns sure are sweet.
That's what I was thinking because we got multicolors in it, and I was thinking this one with the mushrooms and stuff here in it, and the leaves and stuff like that.
Hold up the other dark one beside it. What's it got on it? Is it floral? The dark one. Yeah.
The others are one's got like a bluish green
Blue.
in it.
What's the blue one? What's the blue one got on it?
It's just like a flower.
Okay. All right. I like flowers.
Well,
you know what they say about mushrooms?
Janet loves bird fabric.
Have you had
Which
my
one? I
hand-
got 2 different ones, Janet.
And you have her address.
See, they both got birds and flowers in them.
But those little birdies are adorable, though.
They're
Look how cute they are.
Maybe the lighter one would look better with all the colors that's in it. Because Wanda's got this dark brown's going to be in the center.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty together. And Lan says the right hand. She likes the one in the right hand.
That's that one.
This one here was in the right hand, I think.
Randy, once you get it sewn together, then pick your border out.
Okay.
Put the quilt up and put the fabrics up near it, then you can pick one out.
All right. We'll do another show and tell.
Forever.
We'll do another show and tell then later.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be back together again. We always are, ain't we? So.
Janet, what I need your address? I got it here wrote down where I write on all the bathroom walls.
She wants the fabric, Randy.
Oh, which one? Oh, you want this one?
Yeah.
You want this one?
Don't she?
No, you can't give them away till you pick out your border.
Well, it'd make it easier for me to pick if I don't have it.
Sure, that's true.
You're so funny.
Janet wants this one. So that one's out. I'm going to send that to Janet.
Oh, jeez.
I told you guys, when you guys send me something, I'm not keeping anything. So if somebody wants some, like my aunt give me that little packages of fabric, and Ginger really liked that the other day. So
Okay,
that's going to Ginger.
Looks like you're going to get it.
Randy, you're cutting into my customer base for giving them stuff.
And I don't have a 10% discount, so
Oh, Lordy. Well, 10% of if 0, so.
yeah. That's right, Janet. It's process elimination. Now we're down to these 3. I
Well,
do
I'm
have
sorry, Randy. I don't want any of them. I'm pretty. I like them, but I got so much fabric now.
I do have these 2 here yet.
Let's see.
They're blue, but I wasn't sure if that would go.
No.
That light blue, this lighter blue one might be all right for the border on it.
I like the birds.
I got a lot of that.
I like the light with the birds.
The white with the birds.
Mhm.
It was a cute.
Paul with the goat.
I'd like
A goat.
a goat.
Well, you like the goat.
Well,
He went
Paul,
Paul with the goat,
if
Randy.
you go on Shannon's channel, we got some for sale. You know, I do have this too.
Oh, that's pretty, Randy. You want to hang on to that.
I got 2 of them.
I don't care. You might need them both. Because that. Hold that up again, please.
You sure have got a lot of fabric from people. You ain't bought nothing, have you?
That
No,
makes good
this is
binding on something.
People donating to me. That's why I said, if somebody wants something and we design something, you know, just giving it back.
Mm-hmm.
You could make binding out of that.
Yeah,
Out of that plaid.
that
On
would
the
be-
red, white, and blue quilt.
Sarah says read the selvage on the bird fabric so we know what it is.
on the bird fabric.
Yes.
Read what it is.
I got this one here that I'm giving Janet.
No, you don't give that to Janet.
It
He already
says
did.
Autumn by it's Kersey Fall something.
Huh. I might have some of that. I'm not sure.
Can you read that, Rita?
No.
I can't
Let me
see that
see.
word.
Let me see.
I can't read it either, Randy. Fallen Lou, Lyle. Huh, for Clothworks. I might have some of that. That looks familiar.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that. This other one don't have birds, it just has eggs. It's the same name on it though.
Okay.
It's clothworks.com. That's it. Sarah
That's
knew
what
it.
Sarah said, Clothworks. Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah knows it.
You got
She knows
somebody.
everything.
Hi.
Hi.
Janet.
Hello, Droopy.
I couldn't stand it any longer.
Well, I'm sorry, guys, but I got to go. I got a yard calling my name.
Okay.
I
I'm
mowed ours
sorry. I
yesterday.
can't come up during the day much because now it's mowing season. And it's just me. So
Yeah. Do you have a lot to mow?
over an acre.
Oh, okay.
But I got a
Oh,
rider,
my-
hon.
Yeah. My husband wanted to know if you got your water fixed.
My what?
Your
No.
water?
Nope.
Do you have a well and a pump?
Yeah, but that works fine. It's the fact that my drain in the basement is clogged with roots.
That's probably all that dyed hair going through the drain.
No, it ain't got anything to do with that.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay. So it's
it's
the
gonna cost me
drainage, not the water
$5,000.
supply.
No, I got water to the house. It's just that I
Okay.
can't use my wash machine because I have no way to get it out right now. And they're thinking that I've talked to one plumber and I talked to somebody else, and they said I can run a pipe into the pipe that runs from my sink to the septic tank.
Yeah.
And they hook up a little thing in there that takes the wash machine water and puts it out that way.
Okay. So just
I will-
bypass the other one.
Huh?
Yes, it's called a leak
Sort of
line.
bypass the other pipe.
Yes. It goes in
Yeah.
that pipe some way. You know,
Okay.
Randy, you come fix it. I can't get a plumber.
Yeah, we used to have.
My husband would have came and helped you if we had lived closer.
I know.
Only thing you don't want to do it, Kathy, because you're a single person there.
Yeah.
We had ours that way separate. But when Shannon's here by herself, if you like you do your dishes in the bathroom, there's not that much water going through them pipes, so it doesn't keep them cleaned out. So we hooked the washer back. So when we do laundry, it helps get the water on down to the
Well,
septic tank.
they say those pipes that run from my bathroom and the sink are fine, and I've lived here 47 years. What they're afraid is it's going to mess up my septic tank, but I don't think it will. And another guy agrees with me. So
No, it won't mess it up.
that's my cold Roto-Rooter.
I just have somebody snake it. That's all you
And they
need.
want $5,000 to fix it.
They see a single woman, old age, and they're just trying to rob you.
No, I had a guy here with me. The guy's buying the farm was here that day, and he looked at me like, I can dig this. He could dig it out, but it's going to make a big mess.
Rita, they want to know what you're making.
Oh, I'm putting a border on this quilt that I helped my niece finish here a while back.
So, Rita, you're not coming up at night at all?
I'm just putting some borders on it. So I can quilt it for her.
Rita,
Do what?
you're not coming up at night at all?
I will some, but not as much as I was.
No, you're coming up. Yeah, you're coming up quite a bit. I think once or twice a week would be enough.
I'm going to give Randy some time, okay? And no, that's and him saying things is not the reason why. I just don't. So, but I haven't stopped. I'm just not going to do it as much.
But like I told you, I can't come up much during the day. I gotta go. I'll see you all later.
Okay, don't
Okay.
work too hard.
Be careful on that mower. Well, now we don't have anything to say.
I know. Everybody.
Lynn, my wife's name is Shannon. She wrote me a big old deal here. I'm trying to read it.
Oh.
She didn't know Shannon's name.
Uh-oh. Janet, where'd you go?
You pushed the button.
I didn't mean to. Let's see. Sarah mowed yesterday.
So did I. You can't tell it. We got so many dandelions. They pop back up overnight. Now I got a question, Rita. I got tape here. Do I tape this on the fabric and then you sew by the line? Is that how you use this?
That you?
Oh, my doctor's calling.
I'm gonna hush while he talks.
That wasn't a doctor. It's one of them deals trying to get Medicare updates or some goofy thing. But it came up with like the doctor's phone number.
Now I've got an old piece here on my machine. Let me see if I can show it to you. Okay.
Oh, you put it right on the machine for the lineup.
Do you see it yet?
Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
And then it kind of wears out, and I'll put another piece, but then I'll put my fabric right along the little black edge because that's 1/4 of an inch.
Okay, I can do that. I like how your machine you got, because mine, see, it just sits up above.
Yeah.
And I like that where you got the working room around it.
Oh, I do too. It makes a big difference. Yeah.
Doing that big quilt, it was hard to hold it in there and keep it straight.
Mm-hmm. And even
She's in the garage. She's going to come back. She's going in the house.
Okay. Even my new machine in there, when I bought it with a table that makes quite a bit bigger. I guess the more you want to spin, the bigger the table the working space you can get on it. But
right.
Yeah.
Hi, Sister Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
It's her fault, Kathy.
What's that?
I was over talking to Kathy on hers. But she asked me this morning, so
okay. Well, you can go. I'm not gonna hog you.
She's off now, so
Oh,
If she's
okay.
here, she's got hers turned off. I was over there for an hour, I think, this morning.
Because Kathy goes live every afternoon. No, don't she? So,
Yeah, it wasn't interesting today. She's doing hoxies or whatever.
okay.
I figured that now, Marley. It goes on a machine. I'll have it crooked though, so it makes my stitches look straight.
And line put that red piece right down the center where the needle would run, and then when you put your two little pieces of fabric, they're right on the edge, so you get your quarter of an inch.
Hi, Doggle Ben.
Hi, Doggle Ben. And I thought Rhonda might come up here with us.
Rhonda was babysitting the dogs, but she still could come up.
Well, just the dog. I mean, I understand if you got the baby, you need to give it your attention, but the doggies can go take a nap.
Hi, Fish.
Hello, Fish. Fish, you need to come up here and chat with us. Up on the panel.
Oh, I see what she did. Lynn sent me this fabric that she made that out of, and here's the name of the fabric.
Okay. Well.
Oh, wait a minute. Start over here.
I let me make it big because I can't see that.
Stars created by Linda. I don't say how to say that one.
In support of Quilts of Valor. Okay, that's nice.
That's the name of this fabric she sent me.
And Dogglebin thinks I have on a pretty top today. My top says quilting with my peeps. Oops, you can't see it. I held it up and you couldn't.
You got me big right now. They can't see you.
Yeah, and Rhonda's coming up and my phones are ringing. Let me go get my phone, okay?
I look terrible. That's why I didn't want to come up.
Sure. Don't look any different than any other day.
Oh,
I see you're at your daughter's though.
I am. Let's see. Here's one lazy no account one. I don't know where the other one is. Let's see. I brought some king size sheets and I cover up the couch and everything with it, but I guess they don't. I don't know why I do that. It's dog, you know.
Lynn, I'm gonna take this extra fabric you got me. I'm looking here.
Hi, Dogglebin. Hi,
I'm gonna make a small flag out of it. Sew them together. I'm gonna use all these scraps you sent me, and I'm gonna make a flag block out of it.
Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah, day's Tuesday. Did you get your test back?
Hey, Janet. Well, I don't have makeup on. My eyes are puffy. Just hard times. That's okay. Randy and Rita are so kind to me. I love all that fabric, Randy. I'm excited for you.
Did you see? You haven't seen this one.
No, I didn't. Oh my goodness. Very nice. This is nice, man. You're just moving on. You're putting me to shame.
Lynn sent me a bunch of stuff here, and she sent me the backing for this quilt here.
Hi, Pamela. Wow.
2 seconds.
The backing, was that the star fabric you showed?
Yep, the star fabric. Yep, that's going to go on the back of that quilt.
Are you still there? I was trying to find the speaker. It's Gladys. Y'all say hi to Gladys.
Hi, Gladys.
Gladys, I'm here now, and you're not here.
I liked y'all's video this morning. Was that this morning?
Yep.
Yeah. I can't get her on speaker. What do I do to get the speaker up there? I got the black screen. I can't find the speaker so they can't hear you. But anyway, Gladys said hi. So,
Tell her we said hi.
okay. She said, stay out of meanness, Randy.
I always am.
It's like sky don't rain anymore.
He said he's always out of meanness. That's not true, though. I've known him a few years. He's always in trouble with somebody. So, no. Okay. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye.
Margaret's seen our quilt. She's on Facebook.
Nice. I like it, Randy. I like your setup, Rita. You got your fabric around you and your little machine.
I'm just back in here in this back room, but tell you what, I moved this machine back here where this table where I cut fabric, and it's a plastic table, and I'll sew, and it's just.
And the shelves aren't empty.
Mine do the same thing. No, her shelves are not empty. I want to come up there the 3rd, I think it is. If y'all are there, it's a Thursday, the next Thursday.
3rd, okay. Well,
Not this Thursday.
You need to try to come up on the 8th when we have the drawing for that quilt.
I know. Hold on. I was looking. There was a reason. Hold on. I could come up then probably also if I'm not in Texas. Maybe I'll bring my tickets and put my name on them, huh? Because you yelled at me.
Dude, I typed it. I didn't yell at you. You don't know what she did. Tell them what you did. She bought tickets. Yeah, but
Well, I just wanted to give the money, and maybe I didn't want to stand there all that time and
my sister, she bought them down at the bougie barn. My sister calls me, and your friend Rhonda didn't leave her tickets. So she was all upset because
she was so sweet. She's very nice. Showed me around and everything. She was busy.
She said they were busy that day. Yeah.
Janet wants to know what machine you're using.
What I'm using my featherweight.
Oh, also, if you're in here, there's another Janet. If you guys watched Rita's earlier, she had a mail call. There's a Janet that lives right here by me. So, hi, Janet. I live out here by Amity, north of Clarksdale. So we're not far away.
It didn't say St. Joe. It said St. Joseph. Is there a difference?
That's St. Joseph, but we always locals abbreviate it St. Joe.
Oh, okay. Odd. Oh, this one's Mona, Carolina.
Oh, that's not Maybelline?
Maybelline's at the other house.
Oh, Mona, Carolina. Oh my goodness, I love your names.
Well, I bought this one. I bought from a woman. Her name was Mona, and she had named the machine Carolina because she got it in South Carolina, I think. So I just renamed it Mona, Carolina.
That's what she's wanting, the name that you call it. Yeah.
Mine's called Biddy Leona. Biddy Leona. After my grandmama. And my treadle. No, that's the treadle. And the thing is called Pearl Lucille. That's after my grandmother who taught me to sew on a featherweight. Yeah. And then Biddy Leona is the treadle. Because that grandmother, my daddy's mom, taught me to sew on that. It was so cool. And she had it by the window, and we did our feet like that. It was. I remember it.
You gotta get it going, and you feed it at the same time. Yeah.
I probably never got it, but she was very patient.
Because don't let it go backwards. Because if you don't get the rhythm, it'll go backwards on you. The needle will mess it up.
So you sewed with Maybelline out on the porch?
It was cloudy, kind of cloudy that day, because otherwise it'd been really, really bright. But it was still bright enough. So we did. We sewed on the porch.
And I loved all the birds and the chickens. The sound. Betty Sue.
Betty Sue.
If anyone comes on tomorrow, I'll look a little better.
You look fine, Rhonda.
Only because I'm going to the doctor in the morning. It's just he says, "How you doing?" And then they take blood, and that's all.
Hmm.
3 months out, you know.
I gotta go up and give blood tomorrow too.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I don't want to look too bad.
Y'all talking about donating blood or drawing blood to check your health?
Our 3-month checkups.
Oh, okay.
Drawing blood.
Now, where do you get? Pamela wants to know where you get supplies for a treadle machine. I don't know.
Straddle machine store.
I
Yeah.
haven't needed any supplies other than the rope, and I think we ordered that online for the treadle. That
Mhm.
ours is red. It's a red type of rope. For thyroid numbers. We all have to give our blood, huh? I don't mind.
Yeah.
It does not bother
I
me.
can't have nothing to eat after midnight tonight.
They never tell me that.
Mine's a fasting one. I can have water and then Yankee tea. I call it Yankee tea. No sugar in it. That's the only thing I can have in the morning when I wake up.
And what time do you have to be there? How long do you have to?
Yeah,
What time?
after 8:30.
Well, then that won't be too bad.
No.
From midnight to 8:30, you can handle that. So
I'm stocking up today.
Oh, Lynn's going also. I'm going at 8:15. I like them as early as I can get them.
yeah.
They told me not to after 8:30. It told me
Told you what? Don't.
I can't come until after 8:30.
Oh.
I don't think they open up until 8:30. I couldn't go today. They wasn't open yesterday, but the lady that takes the blood, she was a real nice nurse, and she goes, "Well, I'm not going to be there Tuesday," and she said, "You can come up," but I go, "No, I'll wait till Wednesday and come up when you're there."
Are those called phlebotomist? Phlebotomist? I don't know.
I don't know.
They take blood,
I think that's
Where's-
right.
or is that a brain removal person?
They can't do that to me.
I have fasting blood drawn all the time. Well, fasting. So what? If they want you to do fasting, you don't eat after midnight?
Yeah, they said if they're going to do your blood, you can drink water in the morning, but it messes the test up. They want you to be kind of cleaned out.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
Well, I'll just do that just because, but I don't. They didn't tell me to.
Oh, Marla said she was a Yankee and she puts sugar in her tea. I can't drink tea without sugar. There's no way. And I haven't made none since I've been home. I have cheated, but I haven't made no tea because I put like 2 cups of sugar in. But I like making sun tea. We got a glass jar. I'll put the tea bags in it, put it outside in the sun, and let it sit. And I like sun tea.
Wow. Oh, Lynn's is 2 hours drive one way. Bummer. Hey, then you can get you something to eat, huh? I like sugar tea, but I really don't like the tea they call Southern iced tea, which is super sweet, syrupy. But just to cut down on sugar, I ask them to do half and half. I compromise.
Lynn, I got a question for you. Would you want to quilt our quilt of valor? I'll put it all together, the borders, and I'll ship it to you and let you quilt it. Would you want to do that?
I don't know. Waxy.
She's cleaning up her new cabinet already, ain't she?
How do you wax it? You do it like I do. I bought some of that beeswax, and I just put it in my wood.
Oh, sir, I thought you were waxing your legs. I'm sorry, cabinet.
No, it's no April shaving. It's no shave April or something.
No, it's November, not April.
Well, women's have a different one.
All right, Lynn, I'll mail it to you when I get it together then. Get all the blocks,
Oh.
and I'll mail it to you then. Thank you. I don't mean to put you on the spot in front of everybody. I should ask you privately, but
Nice. I think that's cool. I hope I can send a block for it. Don't say nothing, Randy. Don't say anything. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath.
you get here in June, you better have one in hand.
Good point. Yeah. I hope my sister will want to stop by there. I hope she's not in a hurry. Which is why I wanted to drive myself, but I really couldn't say no to her. You know, I didn't.
Where'd you say you were going? Iowa? Is that where you're going?
Yes, like Arnold's Park, Iowa. See, I got the name of it. I wrote it down. Let's see, there's two places. Arnold's Park and Lynn Grove, Iowa. I think they're an hour apart from each other, but there'll be a memorial and a gravesite. Two different ways.
That's a good idea, Lynn. Don't send me the backing, then I'd send it back. Yeah, keep the backing there. Save the shipping that way. And I'll get it together when I get all the blocks and the border on it, and I'll send it to you.
Verathane? Never heard of that. J. Mary sent you a message. Hi, J. Mary.
Hi, J. Mary.
I'm wonderful. Isn't that funny how we can say we're wonderful when sometimes we're really not? But I'm wonderful. I'm keeping two adorable little puppies.
Shoot you with my rubber band. They're duck.
Hey, good aim. Good aim. I heard that one shake. I don't know where he is. He. The white one is a he. Kingsley. That's Kingsley. And this is Margaret. That's legal names. What? You know, it's sad whenever they hear a noise or the wind shakes the garage door, they run over there like they're expecting their mommy and daddy. It's so sad.
We're missing them. Now, when will they be back?
Sunday.
Donna, she's putting a border, or not border, on one of her niece's quilts.
Y'all remember this one. I finished it for my great niece. Y'all remember that one? And so I'm just decided that I wouldn't have to think too hard sitting there sewing this border on.
So colorful. Yes, Marla. Yes.
Hi, Victoria. Victoria, when you got the tractor out pushing in trees, watch you push square in the center of the bucket. I know from experience the Voda arms are a little bit weak. And Shannon got mad at me because I bent our arm a little bit. So when I put the bucket on or the forks, it doesn't line up right. You have to really force it on. So be careful pushing on the end of it. Victoria bought a tractor and they're cleaning an area there in Texas. She had a video out. So
yeah, we've got two Kubotas. One of them's Felina, that's Terry's tractor, and then the other one is Floyd.
Margaret. They're not obedient. I don't play that game. I don't keep asking them.
J. Mary's waiting for her yard guy, but it's my nap time. Keep me awake, y'all. Y'all keep J. Mary awake.
Okay, J. Mary. Let's see. How can we do that? Puppy time. Yeah. I was trying to get the other one and get her them together.
Janet, where did you go? I thought Janet was coming back.
Just pulled into the driveway. I'll be listening, guys. Oh, Sarah's got company. Nice. Push the tree. Did you say to push the trees with the center of the bucket?
yes, the center. Try to stay in the center of the bucket. because if you push one side or the other or lifting on one side or the other, the arms will bend a little bit. After time, it takes a little bit, but one of the days I got to get on ours after I get off here. I'm going to move some dirt around. Maybe I can show a video of how the bucket's not quite level.
I saw Shannon weighing the.
I watched the video. I wasn't out there with her, but did you see how she's weighed them a few times? But it seems like they're used to walking in there on the scales on their own now. She hasn't just opened the gate and they walk in and stand there like they, they're babies yet, and they've learned it already.
Well, when I first watched her, it seemed like she got a bucket of something, and I thought she put it in there, and they were trying to go up and get a little snack, and then
Now,
they
when
go.
she does the milk goat, she doesn't do them, but when she does the milk goat, it gets an extra. It's got a tub of food in front of it. It jumps up on the milk stand, so it keeps her occupied while she's milking her. But she doesn't feed them when they're doing that.
Oh, that's cool.
We was out this morning checking the undercarriage of them this morning, taking pictures. People were wanting to buck, so we had to take pictures of the undercarriage. I'll leave it that way because there's some city folks in here.
Okay. So.
Well, there's some city folks, Rita, so I don't want to say it.
I'm city folk, and I don't think I know what you're talking about, but it's all very interesting.
Would you just use your imagination without saying this?
Something that hangs between their legs.
Oh, to see if it's a boy or girl?
Well, no, we know they're boys already, but they want to see if they're the same size.
Oh.
All right, you guys, you never know what they're going to chat about in here. I'm telling you.
I know I was fixing to ask another question, but that would totally take everything to a new level. Forget it. Let's see. Hello, Rita. I will try and
I'll
send
just say
you
it's their testicles.
an email on that fabric that I want to order the colors probably when I get home.
That's fine. You order whenever you get ready, Linda.
Well,
Linda, the store's closed for you.
Randy, I was going to ask a different
I've
question.
told you guys before, Linda's my best customer. She is.
Nice. Who was it? Was it Sarah the other day was ordering and helping me?
Fish wants something. Oh, $20 worth of tickets.
A check's fine. Check, cash.
Yeah, I'll give you my address, Fish.
It has to get there. Has to get there before the 8th if you want your name in there.
Yeah, we're going to draw the 8th. After the mail runs the 8th. My mail runs early.
I think I needed a warning for the education session. We learn all kinds of things. I know. I didn't learn that in school, in college. J. Mary. It is beautiful. I should probably go out there and get me some sun therapy. But I am at my daughter's house. Yeah.
If you guys watch Shannon's channel, I believe she's done a video on it showing what they're looking for.
Oh.
Y'all want to go look at that? So, you know what? My grandsons would. So, did I hear somebody come up?
I heard a noise.
Have you opened my?
It wants me to plug up.
Oh,
that was my battery thing.
Still listening. Okay, Kim. Fish knows. He knows he's on the ball. She's on the ball. Yeah, she's on the ball. We were talking about certain body parts, and I was thinking he. She has a new video, but I haven't watched it yet.
If you're talking about Shannon, she did a weigh in the baby boys and girls yesterday. Precious is up to what, 27 pounds?
Yeah, not like the others at all. They were like 78, and
yeah,
they were.
but she is solid. She's out with the little girl goats. Today I went out and sat in the chair this morning afterwards playing with her. Yeah, it was her plugger upper, dog man.
That's my plugger upper.
Guys, I'm looking at my foot that Lynn sent me, and I don't think it'll go on my machine. I got a little deal, I got a screw where I can take it off, but it won't clip onto this part. That's got a roll pin through it, and that don't come off.
All
So
right,
I
let's
think
look.
Can you
Hold
put it up?
God.
Put it up close to the camera. Put the foot. Turn
It's got a
it.
roll
Turn
pin
it
there.
sideways. Oh, that's different. Oh no, there's the bar.
Now let's see your foot, because sometimes you just let the pressure foot down when the foot's off, and you just pop on it off.
It won't
Yeah.
snap on there nowhere.
If you took the other one off,
If I take it off, it's just got this arm. It's got a screw in it. I think I need that little bracket like that one has. You know, that screw's loose. No wonder I'm doing crooked lines. My foot that's on there is crooked, loose. Good thing somebody sent me screwdrivers.
That's how mine was, Rita. Mine you just drop it in the right place and it snaps it on.
yeah, and you put the pressure foot down, and it just snaps on there.
Yeah, this one won't snap onto it. See it, the top part. It's got a roll pin on there.
Turn it over. Turn it. Let's see the
It's
other
just flat on the bottom.
Oh, that is different.
It's got the little line, you know, to keep it straight for the fabric there, but that won't connect to my machine.
What type is your machine?
A Brothers LS 1217.
Oh,
Marla says it snaps on and don't have to snap on. No. Yes, I know I do, Ginger, but I can fix it.
I was going to make a joke about that. He's
dog will be
Somebody else thought I had one too, so they sent me my little screwdriver. So
oh, those are neat. Is there a flathead? Do you need a flathead?
there's a flathead and a Phillips in there.
Yeah, mine takes a
I haven't
flathead.
opened it yet, but I'm gonna tighten that up while I'm thinking about it.
Does it take a flathead to tighten it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, huh. I don't know. Mine is where you have to put it exactly a certain place under there, just slide under there. And I've had to drop the foot pedal several times to get it to snap in there.
Hey, Carlotta.
Black push button on the back of your foot. Yeah.
Black.
You have a little.
No,
It's just a little springy. It's a button on the back of.
no, I don't have that.
I got one. That is on your machine. Yeah, you may need a little adapter. It's a little bitty square foot, and it has the line on it that you close it down on that one you have in your hand. Like, who said that? Carlotta. Google it, Marilyn.
Yeah, I will, Marilyn, later here. And I'm looking here now. I set the saw machine. I put my tape on while I was sitting here, and it's going over to the side. I didn't get it straight either.
Yeah, you have to put it straight too.
No, that's why it makes your quilts bigger when you got not straight lines.
Hey, Randy, I was wondering, do you put your bobbin in flat, or do you go to the side of your machine?
In the side, it goes in the side of it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Hi, Carlotta.
Hi, Carlotta.
Carlotta, you'll be getting some mail here shortly. Watch for mail. I'm mailing it out tomorrow.
Yep. A French fry shy of a Happy Meal. Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice to have so many friends, you know, to tell you you're a brick short and different things.
Brick shy below. Yep.
Me and Gladys was talking just a few minutes ago. You know, we tease each other like we're family instead of just friends, though. Because you say some things to your family sometimes that you wouldn't say to strangers.
Yeah, but it's also nice that that you don't get offended. They don't. No one means it to be offended. They're just joking.
Joke. Yeah.
You
There's
got to
a
know
few
how to.
people get offended, but for the 99%, we don't.
Right.
And I'm sorry, it makes your life, me anyway, feel better when you're joking around and talking to people instead of being serious. There's times to be serious,
Mm-hmm.
but when we're on here like this ain't a serious platform.
No. And we know when it's time to be serious. So
Yeah.
on here, even. Yeah.
Yeah, even on here, there's times when somebody's having a bad time or whatever, but most of us come in here to lighten our day up.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we're down in the dumps or something, pick on each other.
We make her laugh a lot.
Jennifer, you're going to be laughing a lot when I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to go back through the tape when I was live. When Donnie turned the camera around, I'm going to put your face all over Facebook.
Had to make one of them shorts with Jennifer.
Ah. Well, J. Mary, I was going to say something like mine goes in like a 9, and I always remember that, or a P. So I wrote it with a marker on down in my bobbin case, so I'll remember. Put it in like a P, and it just a reminder. But I would be reminded when it doesn't work right, and I need to turn it over. Uh-oh, fish. I don't know if I saw what you wrote about me earlier. I'm not going to look. Yeah.
Yes,
No,
Jennifer.
no.
Yes.
And hey, Alexis.
Hey, bribing might be something. Bribing.
Hey, I can use this tape for another deal. I can put it in the bed so Shannon can stay on her side of the bed. If she goes over that blue line, she's getting in danger zone.
And I saw on one of my videos, Alexa called me Aunt Rita. Didn't you,
Aw.
Alexa?
Aw. Family. I'm trying to use Windows 11. Oh, way to go, Doggo Ben. Way to go. Push on. Better you than me.
Unknown caller.
Oh, it's Rhonda. She keeps
Yeah.
doing something.
Someone in Dover.
Aggravating. I turned one the wrong way. You see that seam? And then
Someone in Dover.
way.
I'm trying to see
You
your
know,
seam.
that our quilt that I finished today, that white, I had to really look close because I couldn't tell which was the back or the top.
Mm-hmm.
It was really close.
So what is that, Rita? Is that the binding or the border?
It's just a white border, and they're different. I sewed them wrong. I'm gonna have to fix it.
Well, you're the first one that's ever done that, don't you?
Well, you couldn't tell which was the top side, which was the back side.
That's why the one I did this morning here, it was hard to see. I had to have Shannon come in and look at it where I started to get them, because I didn't have long enough strips. I had to sew some together like you are, and I couldn't see which one Was what?
I always hesitate to sew with white, pure white. I don't know why. DOS. I remember DOS. Yep. What is it? Commander 64. What is it called? Commodore 64. Oh,
I never was into computers or doing that stuff. I had a flip phone for years. They didn't have a new one, so now they come up with flip phones. And now I heard somebody in the basement.
No,
It wasn't?
no.
It sure sounded like it.
White Shoulders Media, is it? What's Shannon's
Hold on a
channel?
minute. I got to turn my phone on to do it. I haven't turned my phone on yet. I've been answering people on Facebook.
You do yours at an angle, Rita?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, guys, when I put my border on, I didn't do 45 today, so a disc operated system.
Well, when you do the border, you don't have to do 45 on the border.
You don't have to? Okay.
I only did this 45 joining the two pieces.
Joining the two pieces. Yeah, I was watching a video. They said if you do the angle like that, it doesn't wad up a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't make a big thick seam.
Yeah.
I remember the old floppy disks. My husband, if I hadn't been with him, I probably wouldn't have known anything about computers because he was all in. Randy. Flip phone, yeah.
J. Mary, you still awake? She's going to lurk for a little while. Don't go sleep.
I do them on not on my borders. I've not done I usually do the angle when I'm making my binding. I've never done it on just the border.
Jennifer wants to know what the name of that block is on that quilt, Rita.
Do y'all remember? Because I always did the wrong thing. What was it? Four cornered star or something? What was it called? Y'all remember?
I don't remember, but I sure do like.
I kept saying the wrong thing every time. But
Dogabin, there's her channel.
have to look it up and tell you later, Jennifer, because I can't remember nothing.
He put it on there. Yeah, you're good at that, Randy. Rita, what is the name? Oh, okay. I can't remember it either, but I like them because you put really different colors, contrasting colors in each one.
It was a layer cake, so it had lots of different ones to pick from. And the great niece started it, but she wasn't ever going to finish it. And it got left at my house.
You're welcome, Dogabin.
Jennifer. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to think. How could I find out what that is? But
It's a Missouri Star, and she does a tutorial on it. What's it called?
oh,
That's Jennifer and Donnie's channel. Donnie does a Bible reading study at 6 o'clock during the week for about 10 minutes if anybody's interested going over listen to Donnie.
I think I saw there's something on this morning on there. Hi, Melanie.
Hi, Melody.
Hi, Melanie.
Melanie Taylor. Have we heard anything how Miss Frances is?
She commented on the video this morning because she didn't know anything about that raffle we were having.
Oh. Well, she looked good the last time I saw her on a live, so that was encouraging.
Don't know what I'm doing here.
Let's see. If I'm on a different one, let's see. Can you still see me, Randy?
Yep.
Am I on camera? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see.
Four Corners Quilt. And if you look up Missouri Star, that Jenny Down, Four Corners though.
Four Corners Quilt.
Video on it, and it's real simple, but it comes out pretty. I'll hold the whole thing up when I get to the end of this.
Way to go, Rita. You found it.
I did. I know. That's amazing for me, ain't it?
It would be for me.
On the phone. Now I don't look up stuff on my phone. I use the laptop, but I had to look.
That was sweet. That was just for you, Jennifer. Four Corners Quilt block.
And it's a 5-inch square, and then you put those pieces onto it and make those blocks.
Tomorrow, starting at 8:30. Oh, Doggo Man, that sounds like fun. Anything sounds like fun. When this April's over, I'm hitting the road, man. I'm not going to be still.
And tomorrow it's yeah, you will be tuckered out.
Think of it as like you're burning calories or something. What is that, Paul?
Lemon Star quilt. Well, now this one's not a lemon star. I made one of them before though.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
I went to Facebook. There's Randy's eagle quilt. But I don't see that red, white, and blue heart up there yet. Now you have to redo the picture.
He put a picture up there like that?
Well, I didn't have it. I didn't open it yet.
He was just a little too early.
It's not there now either. It fell off the wall.
Oh.
It run away.
You're doing a good job. It's encouraging. See y'all busy. You can get my little self busy. There's the two varmints. This is Kingsley, and that's.
Let me show you. Can you see that picture? My sister sells these Bigfoot things down at the Bougie Barn, and one of the customers bought one and put it out there. Can you see it? That looks kind of creepy, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I see it in the background. Cool. We are putting together kits for Mennonite Central Committee. Oh, nice.
Sometimes they do meat canning.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta make myself.
if I'm around that, I would participate too. I mean, if I'm around, if my church does stuff, because I try to do everything. I want to go see the blue bonnets. I want to. Hey, read it when the other night when we were having all the storms coming and all that, and then they said something about, was it Batesville? And I went, no, don't blow away this fabric store. Oh, I don't guess they're really keeping me busy. They only eat 2 times a day, only 2 times, and it's just a little bit. Poor thing. But I bought them some good, yummy chicken smelling snacks, and every time they come in, I give them a treat. Or Mothman. I wonder if that's what you saw, Rita, in the woods. Oh, your sister teasing you.
No, I don't think so. That thing we saw in the woods, I don't know what that was.
How interesting,
I
Doggle
think
Ben.
it would be cool to buy one and put down there at the creek, though. Maybe I'll scare the next family that goes down there.
There's a guy around here who used to take plywood and make different characters or people standing and then put them by a fence post, and you drive down at night, your lights, your headlights catch it, and you think somebody's standing there or a deer or something.
Those cowboys that look like they're laid up there with their hat pulled down.
Nice, J. Mary. I saw one at the store, but I didn't get it. I got cantaloupe, which I love, but it was hard. I'm still eating it.
Do you put salt and pepper on yours?
I don't put anything on mine.
I got to put salt and pepper on mine.
I don't want to affect my blood pressure. I don't know what affects it, but yes, I'm looking forward to the summer foods, the good old tomatoes. I hope I can get me a green tomato somewhere. My friend who grows them, I'm not quite communicating at this time. So I've got to find another place to get a good old green tomato. And
you like fried green ones?
Yes.
I love fried green. My cousin died this year. He had a big greenhouse. He was handicapped, and the state actually built him a greenhouse. My aunt that's going to quilt our quilt for us, that's where he lived up there. They had a house next door, and they did tomatoes. And I'd go up every year and get a mess of green tomatoes just to fry up at least once a year.
Yes. That's cool, J. Mary. I bet it did taste good. Hello, June. Did y'all see my lunch?
No, Paul, I didn't see it. For some reason I'm not getting some notifications. Gladys asked if I still subscribed to her this morning, and I looked and I'm subscribed, but I wasn't getting notifications.
I might have seen that, Paul. I'll have to go back and see it. Look at it again. Watermelon will not affect your blood pressure. No, I'm talking about if you put salt and stuff on cantaloupe and everything. But yeah, it's a good diuretic. Watermelon's a good diuretic. It will affect the sugar a little bit, but it's also a good inflammation. It gets rid of inflammation a little bit. I love a good watermelon. Hey, J. Mary. Oh, she's lurking, but she's here. We got to keep her awake. She's waiting for somebody, company.
she's waiting for her mo boy come out in these short shorts to watch him today.
Yeah, that's why she don't want to miss him. She don't want to see.
That's why she don't want to take a nap.
I want to watch. Can you, I'm trying not to make jokes like that because
Hey, they want you to go video it, J. Mary, so we can see what your lawn boy looks like. So well, I put the cream one around it. Now I'm gonna do a green one.
Or you put 2 around it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
oh,
I have a hard time getting 1 around, let alone do 3 of them. When I do this red, white, and blue, the Ballard one, I'm putting 3 around it, and that's a lot of work.
and I'm still laughing about all them borders that Gladys put on that red work quilt, though.
It turned out nice, though.
It did, but I tell you, that day we was cutting them, I thought this is going to be such a mess, but I was impressed.
never.
Yeah, it turned out nice.
So you have green in there, the color that you're going to use for the border, particular color.
No, I don't have one exactly that matches it because all she bought was some charm packs. But I'm going to get one of those greens from the Kansas Troubles, and it'll look pretty good with it.
I bet it will.
So
Is there an easier way to cutting the border out? Man, I struggle trying to keep that straight cutting.
don't you use your board and your ruler?
Yeah, I do, but man, it wants to move on me even with the big ruler I got. It seems like I got to really watch.
Do you have you still got to get you a big table, a big enough table to hold a big cutting
Right.
board?
I got to get a bigger house first.
I hear you. I hear you.
But you can make it do. Sometimes you can fold the material in half and then fold it one more time.
That's true.
Fold it down and cut little strips.
I thought about doing that, but the way I cut crooked sometimes, I would mess a big piece of fabric up. I was afraid. So I did strip by strip. I had it all laid here on my lap, holding it up here and go across. It took
Randy,
forever to cut it out.
No, you're gonna have to figure out something else because that don't sound very accurate.
And the
but
white
isn't he?
white fabric was thicker. Some of this is thinner.
Oh,
It ain't
yeah.
so bad, but that was thick trying to cut it. I had to, take the blade a couple times in some places.
You're so dedicated, though. That encourages me. You're just making do.
I
when you're
would-
doing it.
I would think it's something I'd have to go buy so to make it easier. So,
I was going to send it to you because you showed the other day that you will cut borders out for people. I seen you do it.
I did, yeah. This morning, Gladys was here this morning and she wanted 3 yards of this fabric. And then she got here and said, will you cut that into 10-inch squares for me? Okay. And I go cut them. I don't mind, but.
Oh, the fabric, these rulers I got,
Okay, J. Mary.
they
Bummer.
it doesn't slip on that, but I move the fabric under it. I did take and iron it all because when I cut it out, I didn't iron it. It had wrinkles, and I think that's part of it. I didn't iron it. Now, when I sewed it today, before I did, I ironed all of it, and I messed my iron up. I'm going to get another iron because I haven't been using distilled water, and I got rust in it this morning. And the first piece I put the iron on, I got brown spots in.
Oh, that's weird. I never used distilled water.
When that happens, when it goes to spitting out that rusty water. I've had that happen before.
Oh, man. Shannon come in and I started making some loud noises, and she goes, what you do? I go, look at my fabric. It's pretty white fabric, and I got 4 big brown spots in it.
I've had that happen before, and it sure is irritating.
I wonder why. Because I just put regular water in mine, and it doesn't do that. Maybe it's the type of iron. I have an old cheap iron, and it just does fine. A Black & Decker.
That's what I got, a Black & Decker. It's an old cheap one, but see
And I just put from a water faucet. Wow. Yep. Wow.
lucky I had enough. This is my scraps. I cut my border out yesterday, and this is my scraps. That's all I
Nice.
had left over. I got
Save
lucky. I
them.
didn't have to cut no more.
Save them. I save all the scrap. Those look big enough to put in a quilt. Randy, one big tip is you stand up while you cut. I was thinking you'd be able to do it good because you're a man.
Yeah, when
I'm
you put it in your lap, I'm thinking that ain't gonna work. I was
No.
judging because that won't work. So,
Yeah.
I can't stand here very long though.
well, that yeah,
It wouldn't take you long if you had it folded.
Uh-huh.
And then you just get that thing and you just go 4 inches or however wide you're going to make it. You're standing, you put your pressure, and then I cut carefully, move it over, cut carefully. It takes some while, but I do stand. I cannot sit and cut. It'll go crazy.
yeah.
I
Even
think when I get the other desk in here, because this
Okay.
table is a plastic table, and watch. See how it vibrates just touching it? When I get
Yeah.
that solid desk in here, I think it'll be a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a solid desk?
Yeah, we got one big executive desk. It's like 6.5 foot long and about 4 foot wide.
Oh, good.
Kind of don't like it. It's too big in there, so I'm gonna move it in here.
That's good, Carlotta. That is another good solution. That would be
Mhm.
enough to make
That's a good tip, but I just put water in my iron and then spray starch it sometimes too. But
yeah.
that's a good tip.
Yes, it is. I do have some spray bottles my daughter bought me. They're blue.
Hi, Amanda. She liked watching the barbershop.
That was different, wasn't it? I tell you what, we're just plain old crazy folks around here. Hey?
Hey, she said it. We didn't. She said it.
Yeah, if anybody knows where there's a barber chair, Terry's looking for one.
All right. And I guess I must have been nervous when I first started because I actually poked him hard with them scissors and I didn't mean to. I didn't hard poke his ear. Anyway, if you want to see plain old country folk, I guess that's what you see on my channel.
That's a big iron.
It is, but it stays on for 30 minutes before it goes off. And I bought it on Amazon, but that was the selling point for me. It didn't go off real quick. It stayed hot for a long time. Because I hate to sew a bunch and then go back and the irons went off and you got to turn it on and wait for it to warm back up.
It don't take long to iron nothing that big as that is.
And ironing it makes a big difference if you iron it as you go along, though.
I've noticed that. I didn't on some stuff, and I've noticed that if you iron it, you can keep it straighter and it lays down better.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a pretty good saying too. When Terry said, "Looked like there was a varmint died down there."
It was the skunk. It was all that old gray hair. Looked like skunk died there.
Rainy Bama. Amanda.
No, he didn't shave the rest of it off. He left part of his beard mustache.
Yeah, it's short, but he trimmed it up. But that stuff was like that long. His beard, it was this long. And I don't like it, but he in the wintertime he says it's warmer when he has to go out and do his chores. So I don't.
It is. It's a lot warmer.
That's what he says. Keeps his
When
face
I was
free.
younger, my beard would hang down to here. When me and Shannon got together, she didn't like me keeping it long, and my hair was just so long. And then years ago, I cut my hair and I did it at a beauty shop, and I give it to the Locks of Her Love. I had like 12 inches of hair.
I heard him say that. It makes a good point that it's a lot cooler in the summer without all that hair.
Yeah.
But the joke around here is that he shaves it off in the spring when he plants tomatoes.
And we are going to get rain Thursday. We're going to get rain. I can't remember where you are, J. Mary, but I have 80% rain Thursday, Friday, and Saturday's 55%.
Jay
She's
Mary's
over at Fort Smith.
Oh, okay. We're just not too far from each other.
Oh, I was filling out my address book yesterday from everybody. There's one of the other ladies from Conway.
Oh, really?
It's North Carolina.
Oh,
I was going, I go, wait a minute, Ronison. Then it said North Carolina.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. And what was the one? Oh, Lamar. There's Lamar here.
Yeah.
And then they kept saying Lamar on the thing, but it was Lamar, Missouri.
Yep, it's one south of us, Lamar, Missouri, down by Joplin.
Yeah. I was going like, be careful, Rita. It's coming close, but it was Missouri. And I bet the people in Joplin are just like,
I believe it was one of the Pams. It was in Conway.
Rita going to think she has a new man tonight.
I had a new man with the same old aches and pains, but he looked like a new man. So.
There is another person on here that's right around Little Rock and stuff.
Carlotta's south of you, and Nancy's at Benton, I think it is. So there's some more from Arkansas.
Pam Shannon told me to do that yesterday or this morning. But I got these towels that I had made with my logo on it, but they put the logo backwards. And so I'm going to start using them.
Well, Randy, that's a shame. You shouldn't have to.
Well, I know, but just in case.
Yes, Doggleman, me too. They kept saying Lamar, and I was going like, Lamar. I'd look on the thing, and it was up there in Missouri. I think there's a Conway in every state.
Probably.
Carol's from Conway, South Carolina. Russia. Hey, hi,
yeah, Carol. Carol's the one.
Yeah,
I went through yesterday and I wrote all your guys' addresses in here. And I seen the Conway at first.
Oh, great. Okay, Randy, we all expected Christmas card. Rita, what was the name of the quilt pattern again? Four Corners or something like that.
Four Corners.
I think it's Southern Missouri. Yeah. Randy said it was.
Yes, it's about 30 miles north of Joplin.
It makes a cute quilt. Cheryl made one.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
It almost reminds me of Texas in a way.
Yes.
You know, the way the points are a little bit, if you just kind of glancing at it.
I thought it looked like a chicken foot. Every little square, 5 inches, looks like a chicken foot. Got 3 little pointers.
When are you going to finish that bad quilt, Rita?
That one with the red in it?
Yes.
Randy.
You know, it likes just a very few pieces to finish getting it put together. It's not all put together yet. And then I've got that little cowboy quilt. It needs its borders. I don't know. I get tired of working on one and start another one.
Yeah. Yes, Randy really said that. When are you going to finish that bad quilt, Rita?
I'm going to send it to Randy when I get it done.
I'll fix it when it gets here.
I'm a 3-yard quilts in a Jiffy book Saturday. Oh. Pam?
I kind of like some of them little 3-yard quilts, but I wish they were bigger sometimes, though.
I'm going to stick to small ones.
But then
These big ones are hard to do.
But then I don't even finish the little ones, do I? So.
The big ones, my situation with the room I have, are just too much for me.
Wow, J. Mary. What was his point?
I like the red, but I'm going to cut little cows out and put in each one of the squares.
That
What-
was his complaint.
What did J. Mary say about her car?
She can't
guy-
leave town,
yeah.
or
Go
a tow
ahead.
truck won't come get her.
Is he saying I wouldn't trust these vehicles to get outside the city limits? Is that what he's saying? Jennifer.
But Jennifer, I don't know if Randy will ever get it because I may maybe years getting it finished. Now, if I send it to Randy, I might get motivated to get it done. I did make those little blankets for those little baby dolls up here yesterday, though. And I
Pam
wrapped
says here, I think these books are really nice because it has in the book how to make the quilts bigger.
You do I know all you'd have to do is add more blocks, but then
A Jiffy book. Wait, I lost it. Jiffy book? I've not heard of that.
quilt
Carlotta, you don't have to. I'm making do with what I got.
Can you see it?
Oh.
And they're
That
300.
almost looks like Andale
Oh,
And
quilts
they'll
in
have
a
a big-
Jiffy.
deal.
And look, I think this is the one I made right there with all that red in it, right there.
Quilts in a Jiffy. Now that makes sense. Okay, cool. Where'd you get yours?
2, 3, 4, 5. It has 8. This book has 8 different ones, but you can buy just one pattern at a time.
Pam, where'd you get yours? At a fabric store? Hey, remember that in Fort Smith, actually in Greenwood, the airing of the quilts is coming. I do plan on going one day, the 8th through the 10th, I believe. 8th, 9th, and 10th. The airing of the quilts. Oh, it's beautiful. The quilts are hanging from a pretty glass building. It's pretty
Hurry,
cool.
Pamela, before you have to clean up a mess.
I just want to go out back soon. Okay, Pamela. Did you show the baby doll quilts?
I didn't. All I did was take some of that flannel and serged around the edges, so I didn't show it. And they're down
Amazon.
at this house now.
Amazon. Okay. I go to Amazon. I have $3,000 and something worth of stuff in my cart on Amazon.
Oh, wow.
I put it in there and think about it.
Oh, you haven't pushed send yet, huh?
No.
I've got several $100s because I was picking out new ceiling fans and lights for the other house down there, and I can't decide which ones I want, so I put them in the cart. And I even sent a message to the guy and said, "Will you put these ceiling fans in?" He said, "Yeah, just get them and we'll come by some afternoon and put them in." But I still hadn't bought them because I can't decide which one to get.
Have you guys drawn the plan up for the log cabin yet? Or the cabin?
Well, I look at plans all the time, but I still gonna get one. I keep telling Terry that I'm gonna hire somebody to build it, because he can't walk. He limps. He can't
No,
do
he can't.
it.
He can't physically do that anymore.
He can't.
All around Sarah, Rita, I've been talking all around Sarah's husband, Jim. He had the hip replacement, and he's off of drugs and stuff, or everything already now too. There's another one that did it.
Jennifer, yeah. I like when you said, Rita, and you pointed, you're right over there. It's where my cabin's going to go. I thought that was cool.
Well, it is. There's an old house place there. There's no house there now, but it's just a perfect spot. Pretty view of the mountains and the old well there. Just perfect spot. Those old flowers that still come up there.
Then hi, Kathy Jackson. Then when you have the retreat, you'd have room for somebody.
I know. But this business here ain't gonna get no bigger. I know I'm running out of room, but
Right. Marilyn. Don't scare me like that, Marilyn.
Wait, so your grand
because it automatically withdraws from my bank. That's funny. I've heard of kids doing that.
But you know, when the little girls were there the other day, though, I had them pick their own dollies, though. Now, Deanna couldn't quite do it, but Millie knew which one she wanted. She picked that one holding that flamingo. So.
Cool.
And I told them it's because I needed the doll. help me pick myself a doll. I've got to cut some more pieces, more borders.
Yeah. Oh no, she's not. Surely she's not old enough yet. I'm not going to give her my phone or computer. No, let me look and see how much I have on there. $51 things in my cart. Let's see how much. $3,370 worth. But I see things and I went, oh, and I go and look and I put it in my cart. It's so cool. Like there's a little round griddle, little bitty round one, and I don't know, all kinds of things.
Rita, Pam wants to know if you're wanting a she shed. It might be cheaper than actually building a cabin. You know, you could probably do that, Rita. Have you looked on, they got these buildings that you can rent to own, but you can buy them outright. They're already framed.
I've been looking at those, but
Then
no,
you
I
can set that up and finish it inside how you want it.
No, I want a
Come with a
cabin.
nice deck on the front of them. I like.
I want a cabin. I want it to have a bed in it and a little kitchenette thing. And I've got a wood cook stove that I bought years ago, a used one that I want to put in the cabin. So this cabin has been on my want list for years and years and years.
Wow, that's really a cabin. I showed y'all my cabin when I was in it, my sister's cabin. It's got the old knotty pine, and it's just adorable. It's like it's just a square with just some walls, like partitioned off the bathroom, partitioned a little kitchen.
So I told my grandsons, I said, if y'all will help me build this, I'll deed you the piece of ground it's on, and you can have the cabin someday. Because they're big enough to help. They're not. They need to learn a lot, but they can do some things.
Wait a minute. When are we starting?
But I'm serious. You know, we own the property, so I got to give it to somebody. So if they help build it, it ought to be theirs. But ain't nothing started. It's all up here on my wish list. And I've been teasing Terry. I said, you know, I bet if we did videos on this, the videos might make enough to pay for the cabin. But anyway, I don't know. But
yeah, people do it.
They're doing it. I've watched a bunch of tiny houses and tiny cabins. I know I've watched a bunch of those videos too. So.
Me too. You're gonna have that chink between the wood, that chink stuff you put up.
Not that.
Not that wood. Okay, cabin. Not that cabiny.
Cabiny, but just small. It's not gonna be big. Just small.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Outside porch is most important usually.
Yes, yeah, to sit out on the porch in the rocking chair. Yeah. Rocking chairs. Let's see, how long have we been going? An hour and 48 minutes. How about we go to 2 hours and then we get off here for a little while maybe? Is anybody going live tonight? I'm waiting. Randy didn't say nothing. Randy, you going live tonight?
I doubt if I am tonight.
You've still got to do your mail call.
I got to do a mail call yet for Lynn, but I guess I could do it later tonight.
Okay. Jennifer, I think people like building videos. Be nice if I knew how to edit, but Editing's hard, you know
I
that?
don't edit. I tape it and send it.
I did try editing that one the other day with that heavy box because I bent over to pick that box up and I looked so funny that I had to edit that part out.
Sarah, I don't think Rita is. I think I will be. I'll set one up for probably around 8 o'clock and do a mail call for Lynn.
Okay.
Rita, be
So-
sure and check your private messages. I sent you a message. It's private though.
Oh,
If
okay.
you'll probably know what I'm talking about. It's funny. I mean, well, it's not funny, but
Honey, did you send it on Facebook or?
yes, Facebook Messenger. Rita, you are going to live tonight, aren't you? Rita's not going. Good. I just hope I see it. I'm missing the. I'm just sitting here.
And Rhonda, you still need to do you a live. Why don't you go live here in a few minutes after we sign off here?
Oh no, I want to look a little better for my first one. I don't have makeup or anything. I could do it tomorrow, maybe. Well, I don't know how to do it, but
Well,
they have
Gonna have
quilting.
you're gonna have to learn someday. Yeah, Fish says her ears are burning.
Oh, it's just about fabric or something, wasn't it? But I do want to try to come on. What was it? The 3rd, was it? I forget what that was.
Now
May 1st. I could come May 1st, maybe. And May 8th.
you can come up and visit with me anytime you want to. We just know that the girls come on Thursday, but you're welcome to come.
Rita,
anytime, too.
Linda, Fish, and Dog have been all wanting you to go live tonight.
Randy, what do you have? Can I come up and show you my new cabinet tonight?
Yes. Anybody's welcome on mine too if I go live.
Oh, is Sarah the one who's waxing her?
Hey, Sarah, why not come up right now too? I didn't know Sarah was wanting
Sarah's
to come.
getting ready to leave. Sarah's getting ready to leave. She just said a little bit ago, so she might not be able to right now. But
Okay.
I'm working on a block while I'm sitting here. Look here. I'm using these scraps that Lynn sent me.
Aw,
Oh, how pretty is that going to be? Yeah.
yeah.
I
Pamela's
was
back.
here laying it out, cutting it out here, and getting it lined up.
Nice.
Dog will be and thinks your machine sound like a John Deere tractor. And Pam's back. We're fixing to leave for this afternoon.
I made it big so I can cut it down to the size.
With that, yeah. I was trying to think it, but you want to leave enough of each of the different the stripes and the stars, though.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do here. I'm
And you
trying
have
to find the
that
white
would be
stripe up.
that would be pretty cut into a heart and applique onto the background too, though.
Do it.
I don't know how to applicate yet. I like that. I like the
know.
looks of it, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Randy, now you got to get those red lines all lined up correctly too.
That's
huh?
what I'm looking here on my table. I got a white line right at the bottom of the blue, and I'm trying to get it lined up with the other side because I'm using pieces. So I'm trying to get them all lined up.
Carlotta says you need to oil your machine, maybe.
I don't know where to oil this one. I looked on a deal, and this one don't take oil, I don't think, guys. I do need to clean the bobbin. I got a lot of lint in there. I got to buy one of the brushes. But I didn't see where you oil this one.
You can use a Q-tip too to get in there and it pulls the dust
Oh, I
out.
didn't think about Q-tips. Yeah, I got Q-tips.
Sometimes they go in there.
Okay.
Bye.
Sarah says she'll see somebody tonight. Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah. Don't get in the hot tub too long. I know that's where you're going.
Without any clothes on, too.
That's right. I didn't say that part. Rita did.
I'll hush.
Out. No.
We know all of y'all's secrets.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Ruh-roh.
I'll set it up for about 8 o'clock, guys.
Okay. Well, let's see. My phone's ringing.
Not me.
Don't me. These dogs are lazy. I may take them out and sit out there a bit, get some sunshine. Sun therapy.
Carlotta's telling you to look at find a video on your machine. You probably ought to watch some videos on that machine for lots of different reasons. But
I figured out how to turn it on. Ain't that enough?
Hey, there you go. I watched one on my Honda, my new Honda, and man, I learned a lot of things I had no clue. I was glad I watched it.
new Honda car.
My car, I learned how to start it while I'm inside the house. I can start my car out there to get it warm.
Y'all
just
got fancier cars than I got.
Hey, and I'm paying a fancy price too. Everything isn't always.
You probably do too, Rita. You just say, "Hey, Terry, go start my truck."
My truck's a 2005. It's old, and then the other truck's 2003, and then you got those two even older ones.
Jennifer, not till May 20th. There's my channel. That if somebody hasn't connected to me,
All right, I'll watch for updates. But I was gonna put it in my. I was gonna put an alarm because I'll miss it. Oops. My phone's danging. Let's see, you said 8, so I'm going to put 7:45. That way, oh, that's AM.
maybe Jennifer could come up too.
7:55. And that'll remind me, Randy's coming on.
But it's just a drop of oil under the bobbin. Okay.
Yeah, don't put too much. It's just a drop.
Not a lot. You got to be careful because you'll start getting oil on your fabric at first.
Yeah, sew on a scrap after you do that.
Okay.
All right. Nobody said bye yet. Have they? Let's see. Jennifer, Honda Pilot, and it has 3 different recalls in a year.
We have a Honda. I have a Honda Pilot. It's a 22. And
Jennifer and Rhonda, you guys ought to buy American.
It's not American?
No.
I didn't know it wasn't American. I prefer American. What, a Ford?
Well, there's no cars anymore that are strictly American anyway. Because a lot of the parts come in and they assemble them. They're put together in America, but a lot of the parts are coming from overseas. So it's hard to buy strictly American anymore.
Come on, fish. We'll go fishing together. How about that? But I don't think fish sews, does she?
No, she don't sew, but she loves to fish.
But I do too. She probably teaches me.
You could bring your boat and you guys could go out on the pond.
Yeah.
I like my Honda. It's a blessing. I do pay a high price for it a month, but it's worth it. If I travel so much, it's worth it to have a reliable.
Yeah, especially the way you travel. You got to have a dependable vehicle. And your Honda probably gets pretty good gas mileage.
It does. I'm thankful. I got to go. Bye, Lynn.
All right. Your 2 hours is up in 30 seconds.
Yep, my 2 hours is up, so I'm gone. I'll see. Thank y'all for coming in and visiting with me, and Randy and Rhonda and Kathy and Janet that was up on the panel, and everybody else. So
I'll set the live up as soon as I click off here, so it'll be already set up, guys. So for 8 o'clock tonight. So see everybody.
I'm off tonight. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.